Okay. I thought I'd do a little 90s flashback a little bit. I was thinking about Kristen Davis because there's a Sex and the City marathon on E. So that made me think about all the characters in it, and Kristen Davis came to mind because she's in the show, but also she was on Melrose Place in the 90s. So, yeah. Okay. So, Melrose Place was uh, created by Darren Star, who also created Sex and the City. But it was produced by, well, I don't know who Sex and the City was produced by, but Aaron Spelling produced Melrose Place, which was a spin-off of Beverly Hills 90210. Okay. Melrose Place starts off Billy and Allison, Courtney Thorne-Smith, and Andrew Shue. A big famous Shue family because his sister Elizabeth was also a well-known actress. Okay, so Billy and Allison get together and break up a bunch of times. Whatever. In the fourth or fifth season, he meets Brooke Armstrong, Kristin Davis. Now, on the surface, Brooke seems like a nice girl, but down deep, she's a bad girl. She does whatever it takes to get what she wants, and she has her daddy, Perry King, to help her out. Haley Armstrong, which coincidentally they wrote the storyline to where Brooke and Billy fall in love and get married. And then Haley Armstrong, the father, and Allison get together and get married also, but later than they did. Kind of a twist, but whatever. Okay. This woman, the character, was written like, oh, I'll be nice to your face and stab you in the back. That kind of thing. And she got her due because if you haven't watched Melrose Place, she dies, she drowns. Okay. Then she moves on to Sex and the City, where she plays Charlotte York. Now, to give you a little backstory of Sex and the City, if you don't know, it's based on four women. It's four women who live in New York City and what happens in their daily lives and basically their lives, not just the dating, sex, and everything else. Okay, that series was groundbreaking because it was the first show in a long time to have four women and openly talk about their sex life. Now, granted, it was on HBO before. And little side note, there's another show, and so it is, which is supposed to be a companion piece to Sex and the City, but it's on HBO Max. Alright. So there's four women, Carrie, Charlotte, Miranda, and Samantha, are living in New York City and what happens in dating life and whatever. Okay. Charlotte York, Kristen Davis, is I'd say goody two shoes kind of character, doesn't want to offend anybody, and wants to do the right thing, and just is looking for true love. So her first husband on the show was Trey, somebody, I forgot. Trey McDougal, because they just happened to meet and he was well off. Like the character was supposed to be well off, and her, his mother did not like her at all because she wanted him to marry somebody of class and be a certain way and whatever. And for her, to her, Charlotte wasn't good enough. So then they get divorced. So then she has to have a divorce attorney, right? So then she meets her divorce attorney, falls in love with him, and now I'm actually watching it where he's just proposed to her like the last episode, and now they're getting married, so they're doing all the prep and stuff. But it just goes to show you that women and men, but actors can be versatile and do completely different roles off the spectrum of like once you do one role, people can think you're one way, and then you go and switch it up. And if you can actually do it, it gives your career longevity, and it makes people see that you can do both sides, and they'll think of you for future projects. Um, so yeah. Now after Sex and the City ended, uh, well, Kristen Davis was in the movie Sex and the City, Sex and the City 2. But after that, she did little bit parts and stuff. She did a couple Hallmark movies and family friendly stuff. She was in a Christmas movie, a Christmas theme movie. She, yeah, but I don't think she acts anymore. But, yeah, okay. That's my little bit about her. In a future video, I'll be talking about Black History Month because it's coming up in a couple days, and my plan is to do one person in history, either past and or present, to celebrate Black history.